Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today for this timeless pick a card tarot reading. Whenever you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear it. I always align my attentions to bring you guidance for your highest and best good. To choose your reading, you're going to choose one of these crystals or one of the cards I'm about to reveal. And then in the description box, you'll find a link to all the readings, as well as a list of all the cards that I used during this reading. All right, for reading number 1, we have Shungite. And for reading number 2, Amethyst. And for reading number 3, a Goddess Stone. All right, let's see what the cards are. For reading number 1, this is the image. And for reading number 2, this is the image. And for reading number 3, this is the image. All right, let your inner wisdom guide you. Whichever crystal or image you're most drawn to is most likely the reading meant for you. Of course, if you're drawn to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, then watch 2 or all 3 because there may be additional guidance for you there. And you'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below. Hello, reading number 1. You chose magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being reminded, you're being assisted by the magic of fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So this magical blessings card is a radiant reminder that even in the midst of challenges, unseen forces are orchestrating support in your favor. This card carries the frequency of grace, pure, unconditional flow of benevolent energy. It may indicate hidden gifts in disguise, situations that initially seem difficult but lead to breakthroughs or unexpected opportunities. Karmic balance and restoration, energies finding their way back to equilibrium with you as the recipient of overdue blessings. And unseen allies, the presence of guides, ancestors, or spiritual helpers offering protection and encouragement. Alignment with divine timing, blessings arriving exactly when your heart and path are ready to receive them. The blessings may come as a sudden windfall, moments of synchronicity, emotional healing, or a door opening that you thought was long closed. And the crystal you chose, Shungite, is a carbon-based stone from Russia with a deep grounding and purifying frequency. It's associated with both physical detoxification and energetic protection, making it an excellent partner for receiving blessings without interference from negative or draining influences. It's energy shielding. It creates a protective field that helps neutralize unwanted energies, EMFs, and psychic intrusions. It clears stagnant or toxic energy, allowing blessings to land in a clean field. Grounded transformation. It anchors high vibrational experiences into the physical realm so they are sustainable and not fleeting. And it helps with harmonization of the mind, body, and spirit, balances the subtle bodies so that you can hold and integrate incoming spiritual upgrades. And it's a catalyst for truth. It aids in seeing beyond illusions, ensuring the blessings you accept are truly aligned with your highest good. Ooh, yeah. I can definitely hear the connection. Magical blessings aligned with your highest good. Very nice. Let's see what the cards are going to add to this already really nice reading. What blessing are you receiving? What divine support are you receiving? And how will you integrate it? How will you anchor it? All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the Two of Swords. All right, looking at the cards immediately, my guides are pointing me to these circles and the patterns in them. We have the target with the concentric circles, the crystal ball with the spiral in it, and we have the sun here with the rays. And that tells me that you're beginning to recognize patterns and cycles. Like you're beginning to recognize a repeated pattern, a repeated cycle. And it's a blessing. This is very specific, but somebody is working with maybe Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. We literally see a coin here. The Ace of Pentacles is in the position of the blessing that you're receiving. So this is something tangible that you're receiving. Pentacles are earth. They can be resources, finances. So something related to that. And it's the beginning of something that's going to grow. The High Priestess is your intuition. So it's how you're receiving guidance from your higher self, your guides, your ancestors, is through your intuition, your intuitive nudges. Taking time to listen to what you're being told, connecting to that, and anchoring it is going to be through practicing using it. Here we see somebody with a blindfold throwing the swords and hitting the target. So it's like you're discovering this way to receive tangible opportunities, resources, and you're also being guided intuitively. And then you're meant to anchor it by trusting that intuition. So that's what they're showing me immediately, just looking at the images. Now, if we go a little deeper into the meaning of the cards, the question for this first card is, what blessing am I receiving? You get the Ace of Pentacles. Again, a tangible, grounded opportunity is taking root. This is not just an idea or a good feeling, but a blessing with the potential to manifest in the physical world. It's the first card of the suit. So you have this potential to grow into the rest of the suit. It could come as new work, resources, financial flow, a home-related gift, or a chance to start something stable and enduring. The Ace of Pentacles here is the seed. And Shungite ensures that the soil is fertile and protected. And the magical blessing card suggests that the seed may arrive in an unexpected form or through surprising channels. The blessing may feel modest at first glance, but its potential is vast if nurtured. Like I said, you have the rest of the suit to grow into. All right. The next question we're asking is, how are you being divinely guided? And you get the High Priestess. Your guidance is coming through your quiet knowing, your intuition, rather than loud signs. It's through dreams, intuitive nudges, synchronicities, and those subtle inner shifts that are easy to overlook. The High Priestess asks you to trust the whispers and patterns you notice without demanding immediate proof. Your guides are speaking in symbols and layered messages, encouraging you to move slowly and intentionally so you don't miss the deeper meaning behind the blessings. There may be something hidden about this blessing right now. Remember, it might seem humble, but it has potential to grow into the full suit of pentacles. It's being unveiled in phases for your protection, understanding, integration. If you hear noise in the background, this is the dogs. All right. And our third question is, how do you integrate these blessings? Integration requires conscious choice and energetic discernment. The Two of Swords suggests you may feel torn between two options or uncertain about how to act on what's arriving. To anchor the blessings, You will need to create space for reflection before making commitments, cut through noise and external influences so your decision is yours. Keep your energy clear. That's Shungite's role. So fear or doubt doesn't override your intuition. So you don't second guess yourself. The act of choosing is part of the blessing. Your empowerment is saying yes or no. It shapes how your blessing will grow. Overall, this is a grounded gift entering your life, guided by divine timing and delivered with spiritual protection. Your role is to trust subtle intuitive guidance, keep your energetic field clear, don't listen to others, and make empowered decisions from a place of your inner truth rather than external pressure. Shungite ensures that you hold this blessing without interference, while the magical blessings confirms it is already in motion. Reading number 1, I am so excited for you. If you already know what this is, please let me know. I love reading your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose Believe in Magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. It's hard for me to see these. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magic too. Open your eyes and see the magic in nature. The fairies say you are part of nature, so you are magic too. And this card invites you to reawaken the part of yourself that still sees the world as enchanted, just as you did when you were a child. It's a reminder that magic is not only the realm of fairy tales, it is the alchemical of intention, timing, and unseen forces working together. It may be calling you to trust the improbable, believe in possibilities your logical mind might dismiss. Reignite wonder, allow yourself to approach life with childlike curiosity and openness. Co-create with the unseen. Magic moves more easily when we consciously partner with spirit, nature, and synchronicity. Notice signs and symbols. Be attentive to repeating numbers, animals, dreams, and subtle winks from the universe. This card is not passive. It asks for participation. Magic believes in you, but you must also believe in it for the circuit to be complete. And the crystal that you chose, Amethyst, is a high vibrational quartz crystal known for its spiritual protection, mental clarity, and connection to divine guidance. It strengthens your ability to receive and interpret higher wisdom, enhancing intuition and psychic insight. It eases overthinking, anxiety, and restlessness so you can hear subtle guidance. It calms the mind. It clears away lower vibrational influences and attachments, purifying your energy, and creates a safe container for meditation, dream work, and energy healing, protecting you in spiritual work. Supports you in moving through transitions with grace, especially when releasing old patterns, facilitating transformation. Very magical already, loving it. Let's see what the tarot cards are going to add to this. How can you renew your belief in magic and sense of wonder and keep your energy pure and your channel open? And what will this lead to? Ace of Pentacles. That is the first card that came out in reading number 1. Wow. You see how much I'm shuffling. Page of Wands. Oh, you know what? 2 cards came out. I'm going to go ahead and take both of them. Let me just scooch this over a bit. All right, immediately what my guides are showing me is you can increase or return your belief in magic and your sense of wonder by spending time outdoors, interacting with nature. We see here somebody found a coin. It's a treasure, finding treasure in nature. Maybe it's a rock that you see, or an acorn or a pine cone or feather, and being excited about that and noticing bees and butterflies. There's something about that energetic exchange that's going to awaken, reawaken, reactivate that belief in magic and sense of wonder. And the Page of Wands, immediately they show me timing. I'm not sure yet what the timing is for as we work through the cards. Maybe we'll have a better understanding, but I'm doing this reading in August. And when I see the outfits and these yellow leaves, they're telling me fall, maybe October. Not sure what that means yet, but something happening then. How can you keep your energy pure? Something about celebrations and being curious, celebrating something. And these 2 cards come out for the last question, where it's going to lead. So reconnecting with nature is reconnecting with your magic, celebrating something. And of course, it could be what fall represents for you. Or another way to look at the timing is we are in August, September, October, so 2 months from now. because the Eight of Wands and the Magician answers, where will it lead? Eight of Wands is fast, swift-moving energy, and the Magician is you're creating, you're manifesting. So doing this, believing in magic, believing, opening, rekindling your sense of wonder is going to help you quickly manifest things. It's going to speed up your manifestation. All right, let's look at the cards a little bit more closely. That's just what my guides are showing me initially. And I say just, but often I feel like it's the most powerful part of the reading. But I know we like to hear a little bit more. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. The Ace of Pentacles is answering the question, how can you renew your belief in magic and your sense of wonder? Magic will re-enter your life through tangible beginnings. The Pentacles is earth, right? It's the element of earth. So these small but meaningful opportunities, gifts, or invitations carry the seed of transformation. The Ace of Pentacles says, start with what's in your hands now. Nurture small, sacred acts that remind you of life's richness. Planting something, creating something, or saying yes to an unexpected offer. Your sense of wonder will grow when you see that even the most practical blessings are infused with spirit. The universe will show its magic by grounding it in reality. So, spending time in nature, whether that's going for a walk in a park or on a hike in a natural area or in your own backyard, in your neighborhood, gardening, cultivating this relationship with earth magic. Specifically, I'm hearing earth magic. So I'm also seeing like a kitchen witch. If you're not that, just know I'm describing the energy that's going to rekindle your magic, your belief in magic. So while you're cooking, recognizing the spiritual and magical properties of the spices and herbs and foods that you're putting into your food and seeing it as a blessing, as magic, all of that. Physical acts, these physical acts are really going to increase your belief in magic. Yeah. And the Page of Wands is answering the question, how can you keep your energy pure? The Page of Wands is already young. It's a court card, but it's a young energy. It carries lightness, curiosity, and an uncluttered spirit. He just has one tiny bag with him on his travels. So keeping your energy pure by following what sparks excitement without over analyzing. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go on this little journey and just throws together a few things and leaves. Doesn't overanalyze it. This is about tending your inner passion, fire, spark, learning new things, exploring without expectation, and letting yourself be moved by beauty and inspiration. Amethyst energy here helps you avoid the heavy influences of cynicism, fear, or energetic drain by encouraging you to travel light and stay connected to your joy. So you get inspired to do something, being curious, asking yourself, how can you do this? Rather than focusing on, I might not be able to do this. I've never done this before. What if it doesn't work? Just dismiss that with, how can I do this? Just trust. All right. It's a magical unfolding. Who cares how it turns out? We're just going to try something new, kind of adventure, experiment, exploration. All right. And where will this lead? You get 2 cards. The combination is electric with the 8 of Wands and the Magician. Once you open to wonder and keep your spirit clear, momentum builds quickly, opportunities, synchronicities, and messages will start arriving in rapid succession. And the Magician confirms that this path leads to empowered creation, the ability to consciously shape your reality using your unique gifts, tools, and connection to the divine. This isn't just believing in magic, it's becoming a living channel for it. You are creating magic. I mean, you have the Magician. We're asking about belief in magic, and your reading ends with the Magician, the person of magic. I mean, like that is confirmation there right now. Once you realign with magic, things you've been trying to manifest are going to arrive, one right after another or all at once. It's really going to speed up the process. The key will be focus and clarity so you can direct that surge of energy intentionally. But it's going to feel playful. It's going to just feel inspiration. Like you're just playing around, following a spark. Like, look what I discovered. Let me try this. And then all of a sudden that just leads to things just lining up for you. So overall, you renew your belief in magic by embracing nature and grounded opportunities as sacred, and keeping your spirit light and curious and allowing inspiration to lead you. This opens the way for rapid momentum, rapid movement toward empowered manifestation. And the Amethyst ensures that your channel stays clear so the magic you receive is aligned and sustainable. This is so exciting, reading number 2. I'm so excited for you. And because I got that timing, I didn't ask for timing, but it came through. It could be if you start doing this now, that in 2 months from now, you're going to start seeing these signs, synchronicities, and things lining up for you and things beginning to unfold in this very magical way. Please let me know what you think. I love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the card Divination, and it says, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to what is that word? To see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Okay. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clarity. That is a tongue twister. Say it 3 times fast. All right. The divination card invites you to strengthen your relationship with your inner knowing and the unseen currents that shape your path. It speaks to the art of listening between the lines, reading not just the signs, but the energy behind them. So it may indicate clarity through spiritual tools like tarot, runes, tea leaves, scrying, astrology, or intuitive journaling may hold the answers you seek. Partnerships with the unseen, working with your guides, your ancestors, or elemental allies to receive wisdom. Trusting symbolic language, paying attention to recurring numbers, dream imagery, animal encounters, or chance conversations, talking to someone and they just happen to mention something that you were curious about or seeking, and it could even be a stranger. Just these casual, chance, synchronistic conversations. It could be awakening your psychic senses, seeing beyond appearances, and recognizing truth in its many forms. This is both a reminder and a permission slip. Your ability to see into the deeper patterns of life is natural and meant to be cultivated. And the stone you chose, the goddess stone, also known as melanite, is all about your connection to the earth, feminine energy, creativity, moon energy, earth magic. They're considered sacred in many traditions and are often kept as talismans of protection, luck, spiritual connection. So we already see a connection here. In folklore, they were gifts from fairies or earth spirits. And we talked about using elementals to divine. And they offer blessings to those who found them. So they're for protection, good fortune, connection to the divine feminine, enhancement of psychic abilities, harmony and balance. They serve as a tangible link between vision and reality, helping intentions crystallize, anchoring manifestation. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. When we think about this kind of feminine energy, think of creation, right? Like women give birth, or the earth is the mother that creates, that type of energy. It's very strong earth energy. So let's find out more from the tarot cards about working with elemental energies, earth energies, and receiving insight in a loving way. It's the union of this mystical perception with this grounded, protective embrace. It's like, how can you, I'm getting the sense of being safe. Like, how can you feel safe and gain clarity? How can you connect to these earth energies, earth elementals? Oh, all right. We have the Three of Swords. The Page of Cups. This has come out in every single reading today. It was the first card in reading 1 and 2, and now we're ending with the Ace of Pentacles. If this is the first reading that you chose and you felt drawn to the others, then that would be an interesting order, I think, to listen to this one first and then the other two. Wow. There's definitely a connection between them. I mean, just looking at all the cards in the intro, magical blessings, believe in magic, and now we have divination. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in all 3 readings. Wow. The Three of Swords here signals healing. The question we're asking is, how can I feel safe and trust the elemental energies and earth energies? There's a mending of past wounds that may have caused you to question whether the unseen and elemental forces were trustworthy. To feel safe, you're being called to release the old heartbreaks, betrayals, or disappointments that have shaped your perception, your view. Elemental and earth energies are neutral and ancient. They are not here to harm, but to flow with what is. And you know, the first thing that my guides are showing me is this river. They kept taking me to this river. There's something about the flow of energy. Rivers are powerful forms of energetic flow. There's the physical that we can see, but there's an unseen spirit of the river that can cleanse your spirit. If you live near a river, there's definitely a message here for you to sit by the river. If weather permits and you can, get in the river or at least stand in it with your feet and just connect to the energy of the spirit of the river. If not, water is going to be very cleansing. Rain, you see here, it even looks like a storm clouds out here, standing in the rain. and letting that renew your trust in the idea that Earth is it is a force that can flow to you, that can provide. Trust is rebuilt by spending time with these forces in a gentle way. So, sitting by the river, standing in the rain, tending plants, walking barefoot, connecting to crystals and stones. You're ready to soften the protective armor that you may have put up and allow these energies back in. The earth remembers you. It's never forgotten you. It has no resentment. And the more you forgive the past, whatever that past is, the more the earth's magic will flow towards you. And the Page of Cups answers the question, how can you gain clarity? Clarity will not arrive, through logic alone. It will come through emotional openness and intuitive playfulness. The Page of Cups asks you to approach divination and earth connection with curiosity rather than pressure to get it right. Being open like a river, something about that energy flow. Your clearest insights will often come in dream-like states, flashes of inspiration, or moments when your heart is open and unguarded. The goddess stone energy amplifies this by keeping the space soft and safe so you can trust what you receive. Okay, I'm getting a message from my guides that in the past you may have felt like you connected to an energy or got an intuitive insight that you didn't trust, and your guides want you to know that it wasn't your higher self, your guides, or your intuition. It was an internalized voice from the past that was coloring your message. So again, there's this call to do a cleansing, some type of natural cleansing to clear your energy. The message might come in an image, a song, a smell, a scent, or the way the water moves. Keep your senses tuned. There's definitely something about water. Perhaps you would like to try scrying. Definitely you want to connect to elementals. I'm getting a strong message for you to connect to the element of water. So you're going to drink water, practice blessing it, if you want clarity, put a question underneath your glass of water, and ask or speak to the water and ask it to help you find clarity for whatever situation you want to find clarity for. And then drink that water. Bless your water in the moon. Bless your water in the sun. Be mindful of the blessings of the water you're receiving when you shower or bathe. Make it a ritual. Thank the water before you drink it. Thank it for its blessings. Thank it for giving you clarity. Just really connect to the element of water. Go to the beach or river. Collect rain and paint with it. Yeah, there's something very healing about collecting rain and then painting something with it and alchemizing past wounds. And that may be a specific message for someone, but for everyone, definitely connect to the element of water. The Ace of Pentacles is answering the question, where will it lead if you begin to use playfulness as a way to open up your intuitive channels, and if you begin to trust in the energy flow of earth and connect to elemental energies like water, where will this lead? And it's going to lead to a path that is new, a tangible new beginning, an opportunity or blessing that grounds your intuitive gifts in the physical world. So this could be a new project, a relationship, home, or income stream that feels aligned with the natural and spiritual rhythms you've reconnected to. The Ace of Pentacles here is the earth responding to your trust and openness, offering a seed that will grow in the soil of your renewed faith. This is magic made real, a blessing you can hold in your hands. I'm hearing, that it's like a mirror. So sometimes what happens is we get hurt, or we feel like we make a mistake, or something happens that we don't trust. And then that's the energy that we hold. That's the vibration that we send out. And that's because we're sending that vibration out of hurt, of guardedness, of not trusting. Then that's what's given back to us by the cosmos, the universe, elemental energies, because all of these things are neutral. And so we're directing it with our feelings and thoughts and emotions. So if your feelings and thoughts and emotions are of distrust and betrayal, then that's what you're going to get back. So definitely some type of cleansing. Water is a great way to do that. And I also heard wind. If you have the opportunity to stand in wind, that is a good way to clear your energy as well. Doing all of that, of course, with gratitude. And healing your relationship with the unseen opens the door to gentle yet powerful insight by allowing curiosity and emotional openness to lead you. You become a safe channel for elemental and earth wisdom, and this trust leads to a grounded, tangible blessing, something that roots your intuitive path in everyday life. This goddess stone ensures this path remains protected, harmonious, and aligned with your highest good. So beautiful. Reading number 1, please let me know if you live near a river or body of water, what you think about this, if it resonates, and I'm wishing you the best. And did I say reading number 1? Reading number 3. I told you, if you came to this one first, Maybe after this one, go listen to the first two. I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.